keep running faster and faster. I don't know what we're after, yeah. We keep up with disaster, disaster. I'm thinking that they're after me. We're running like faster and faster. We're running like faster and faster. We keep running faster and faster. I don't know what we're after, yeah. We keep up with disaster, disaster. I'm thinking that they're after me. We're running like faster and faster. We're running like faster and faster.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to another Dead by Daylight stream. Hopefully, you all are doing well. I am doing fantastic. I just got home not too long ago from work, knowing that Dead by Daylight was going to release one of the most popular modes that they've ever had on this game called 2v8. It has finally returned. Now, with this new iteration of 2v8, they have made two killers available to play. We have Ghostface, as well as the Oni, being available to play. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to be doing some killer rounds, because I know the killer queue can sometimes take up like a good minute. But I'm still going to give it a shot, because not only do I own Ghostface, I do kind of want to get a sense of, how these killers feel in this new iteration, because with the introduction of this mode, they had to change up the base stats of a lot of these killers. Every time they've released new ones, they obviously have to change them up quite a bit. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing at this very moment. And I cannot wait to play. I'm going to be starting off the stream playing as Ghostface for a few rounds, and then we'll go from there. But yep, that's pretty much what I got going on. And without further ado, let me address the few people that are in chat. Hello, Sharon, and hello, Robbie. How you two doing? Very excited to be playing this. It's been a while since I've played 2v8, and it's, been a couple weeks. But yeah, we are going to get right into it. I feel like playing killer for a few rounds might be worth doing because as you can see here, I gotta show my killer roster. As you can see here, um, I do not have any killers like upgraded whatsoever. Not even the killers that I own. Some of them I don't plan on playing until I get on the keyboard and mouse. But like I said in a previous stream, I don't play killer that often, and that's because I feel like it's hard to control when playing on controllers. So I don't know, but I do still want to give it a shot and just have some fun with this. So yeah, we will see how it goes. So for Ghostface Night Shroud, so the Ghostface used to study his victims for weeks, meticulously registering their habits. When the urge to kill swelled, he'd know exactly how and where to strike. So press the power button to activate Night Shroud when the power gauge is full. Ghostface is granted undetectable while it's active. So same power. Survivors within proximity to the Ghostface may attempt to reveal him by looking in his direction for a short duration. A successful reveal fully depletes the Ghostface's power gauge and automatically deactivates Night Shroud. Survivors who reveal the Ghostface have their current location indicated by Killer Instinct for a very short duration. Special ability Stalk. So okay. So seems like nothing much has changed. I'm wondering. I'll have to look at his skill set though, because that might have changed. Uh, so it's still the same stock ability and stuff like that. Okay, so I think the okay, yeah. So he still has his base skill. So his init skill. Killer stats have been modified exclusively for game mode 2v8. So it increases the charge rate of Night Shroud by 15%. Okay, so it'll take longer for Night Shroud to activate. Uh, and it'll take longer for the stalking charge rate to. So yeah, it'll take longer for Night Shroud to be active before you can use it again, and then increases the charge rate by 10%. So so it'll take you longer than normal to fully stalk a survivor to get them exposed. And then increases movement speed while Night Shroud is active by 10%. Okay, so you move faster, and then decreases time in which survivors are exposed by 30 seconds. Okay, I don't know how. Okay, so typically, how long do they. For a limited amount of time? Okay, so I think usually when. In a normal game, when Ghostface reveals a survivor, they get revealed for, I think, maybe a good minute. Now, they've decreased that by 30 seconds, so maybe it's 30 seconds that they get exposed. And keep in mind, when you're exposed, you are susceptible to being downed instantly upon a hit. So, yeah. Now, since Ghostface is already a stealthy killer, I'm not sure if Shadow would be sufficient enough for this. So, what I might do here is I might do. So let's see. Fearmonger. So let's see what Fearmonger does. Gain 5% haste while you are unseen. When putting a survivor in the injured state by any means, while further than 60 meters from your teammate gains 10% haste for 10 seconds. Okay, so it makes them faster. Whenever a generator repair is completed, the auras of survivors who have not been sent to a cage of corruption are revealed for an additional 4 seconds. It's only applicable to the Fearmonger. Okay. Okay. Alright, so we'll do Fearmonger. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Alright, whilst I queue, we're gonna go ahead and level up the Blood Web for as much as I can. Let's hope the queue doesn't take as long as I want it to. I feel like it only takes longer if you're solo queuing as a killer. Because I think the game is trying its best to search for another game where somebody is also solo. Because, like, I think what the game is trying to do is it's trying to search for other players that are also solo but not selecting Ghostface. Because once you before you search for a match, once you select a killer, you're locked in for that killer for that match that you get dragged into. So like you can't you can't change killer. You cannot change your choice of killer once you get into a match, which I can understand that, but I feel like that feature ought to be removed because who knows? Maybe you want to change your mind on what killer to play, but then again, maybe having your choice set beforehand will probably maybe it might balance some things out. I have no idea. I have no idea. I know that's a feature that's already in normal games, but for 2v8, I can understand that. You don't want to face against like two ghost faces, or you don't want to face against two people playing as Ghostface, or two people playing as like Deathslinger. That could be like very that could make the game very busted. So plus it just wouldn't make sense. So like seeing two of the same. I mean, it makes sense with survivors, sure. Oddly enough, but I feel like for a killer, it definitely can throw off some balance. So, because the thing is with survivors, uh, they can all share. Like survivors themselves don't have specific powers or perks. I mean, they have perks, uh, like in standard games, but they could be perks that could that could cross benefit one another, whether they're doubled up on them or not. So most perks that survivors hold upon release, sometimes they can only benefit the player themselves. I mean, they can benefit other survivors, but you know, at certain costs. So whereas the killers, they have a specific ability to them. Like they have a specific power granted to them or have already been applied to them, just based off of certain lore that is held behind them. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting to think about, but that's pretty much how I'm interpreting this. Because killers are already in a place of power, whereas survivors, like they're pretty much powerless unless they are able to like work together to be able to face up against this one or two significant significant characters. So yeah. All right. But yeah, if anybody's in chat, how are y'all doing? Let me know in chat how you guys are doing. See, this is what I mean. The queues can take a while. I think I've been in this queue for like a good 2 minutes. So I'll probably only do this one match, and then I'm gonna move on to Survivor. Survivor queues take so much. Because Survivor queues are so much more quicker in this game, or in this mode, rather. I think if I was to be playing with a friend, the queue would definitely be going by much quicker. But unfortunately, that's not happening right now because I don't know anybody who's available at the moment. keep leveling up as much as I can. Is this the only outfit I have for Ghostface? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I still have some basic outfits for Ghostface. I've mostly been investing my currency into survivor outfits, but I'm willing to buy some killer outfits if I feel like it. Okay, so I can only purchase these in Oryxels because he's a because Ghostface is a licensed killer, so it's understandable, but it kind of sucks. Classic Ghostface. This is the Nevermore outfit that got released today. It's so cool. Bleeding Ghostface. And then there's the "What's up?" Classic meme. Let's see. Wonder how I get this outfit, or is that? Okay. Oh, I can only purchase the outfit. Like it doesn't. I can't wear it in parts. All right. Fair enough. This Nevermore outfit looks sick, dude. I don't have the Oryxels for it though, unfortunately. This is so cool. Alright. Go ahead and stick to what we got. Let's get right into it. Just looking through my friends list. Yeah, I don't know anybody that... Or at least, whoever could be able to play with me is just not available, so I don't want to be bothering people. We'll see what happens for tomorrow's stream. Because, like, I know the custom games with my friends would typically be happening on Fridays. I'm just gonna wait and see if Panda will be okay. Because I know she's been going through a lot lately, so if y'all could just, continue to support her, and give her all the love that you can. Dude, I'm so excited. Every time, like, I know Dead by Daylight can, really be, one of those mixed emotions games, but I'm still super stoked for the upcoming FNAF chapter. It'll be out this June. I won't. I'm not. I'm not signed up to be able to receive. I'm not signed up to be connected to the PTB servers, the public test builds or betas. Like I'm not signed up to be a part of those, unfortunately. I could, because like I think anybody could sign up for those, but I know for the most part, people who are partners or like affiliated with Dead by Daylight as creators, or certain specific individuals who support Dead by Daylight to the fullest in behavior. They would also like have guaranteed access to the PTB. I think maybe they also have to sign up for it, but still. Um, but yeah, I probably won't be able to play the PTB. I could sign up for it, but I'm not sure if they would be able to give access to console players. I mean, they very well could. They honestly very well could, because like they would just have to like search for my account and stuff. But yeah, especially since they have cross progression, so it's probably not impossible, but it's very unlikely that will happen. So we'll see what happens. Um, but yeah, I'll be playing the FNAF chapter as soon as it is released. Um, on my own time, like whenever I can play it. That is. Okay. Do I just go? I feel like I should just go into a survivor match. I don't know why. Like the solo queue. I don't know why a solo queue killer is just taking so dang long, but because I feel like it goes by so much faster if I'm playing with a friend. So I'd better just play as a survivor. So what I'll start off. Maybe I should start it. I'll start off as my main. I'll go with Kate Denson. Going as Kate. We'll play as a scout. Actually, is there specific quests I should be doing? Okay. Succeed at skill checks. Play a scout for one try. Okay. I'll start off as scout. I enjoy playing scout quite a bit. Reveals the aura of killers performing the break or damage action for 6 seconds, and then I can be able to revive pallets or restore pallets. And if I'm standing still, I can be able to see broken pallets. So yeah, I'll go ahead and start off as scout. Let's just go ahead and get into it. We've been waiting for too long in the killer queue. I think I've been in a killer queue for like 5 minutes. Maybe longer than that. Yeah, see, that took like under a minute. That's insane. It sucks how like there's some people out there who are just like preferring to play killer with their friends, and honestly, I guess that's fair enough because you know they want to have like decent chemistry with somebody that they are familiar playing with. But yeah, oh well. Oh, it seems like so many people are rocking the Jane Romero outfit that they achieved from like that they achieved since the last iteration of 2v8. She looks nice in that. Oh wait, that's the red variation of the purple Jane. That's cool. Alright. There's a couple TTVs in here. Interesting. Let's go and ready up. Alright, so we got let's see, we got Shadow, we got Fearmonger. Okay. Shadow I know can cause some stealth, and then Fearmonger I know they can be able to reveal survivors for a lot longer that have not been caged yet, so. Hopefully I don't get double teamed too much though, cause like the past few times where I was playing 2v8, I've been double teamed so many times, and even though it's a legit strat, it gets so annoying. Cause like there's been a few times where I would get released from a cage, and then all of a sudden I would just be singled out. So like, killer behavior obviously is tweaked a little bit, but for the most part it just hasn't changed. Like there will be people who will choose to single you out, ruining the fun. So, but yeah. So we got an Oni. bad timing. There's Ghostface. He's a greedy jerk. I see how it is. Like a lot of Onis, he's greedy. It's a pretty cool animation, though. Kind of wish they would nerf the movement on Oni. Like, revert the movement. I feel like it's making it a little bit too smooth. But, then again, that was just only one hit, so I'm gonna shut up about it. Got the good toolbox. course he's just lurking around here being a loser. Didn't expect that. That sucks, man. I hate how, like, dark his outfit is. It just makes it impossible to see sometimes, but then again, I was already running from those, so that's just my luck. I didn't know he was stalking me for that long, but I would be surprised with how fast it would go. I think I just saw his Night Shroud activate. I think I just saw Ghostface Night Shroud activate. Yeah, see, they could just do easy flicks. It's so stupid. They really need to nerf that, bro. I'm serious. And sure, I probably wasn't paying attention, but that just made it look way too easy for that guy. Screw that. Whatever. Decent match, but whatever. I don't know if the herbs are still in the game, like, because they introduced this with the Resident Evil iteration of this game. I'm not sure if they brought those back in this iteration, where you can, like, go around find herbs that either fully heal you or take away a hook state. I might have to either explore that for myself or just go onto, like, I don't know, maybe like some sort of forum, like community forum, or heck, if Dead by Daylight has said anything about like whether or not they left those in, and because I'm wondering if the herbs are like a dedication. Like, I'm wondering if they're a dedicated thing to the Resident Evil iteration of the game, of the game mode, that is. Also, I will say, I know I wasn't looking at the Oni there, but I knew I was dead regardless because I had a feeling you would have saw me come over that way. Like, I don't know. At this point, I'm just kind of sick of it because, like, I, I don't know what exactly they did with Oni's movement, but it seems like they might have buffed it to, you know, kind of help with whatever the heck it was meant to help with, but I feel like that's too much. Oh, and it's Oni too. It's alright. I'm willing to learn to see how I can try to counteract Oni in this mode. Solo jam. Yeah, see, like, they could just get easy flips. It's so stupid. Who knows? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I could have handled that better, but still, it's such a... It feels too easy for these guys. I knew I was running into him, but what's the point? It's double teaming bullcrap. Like, seriously, what's the point of that? I got revealed to him. This is a nasty combo, I will admit. Holy frick. It's ridiculous. That's a nasty combo. Holy frick. Just gonna go next. Not looking forward to the cringe names. See? Told you I was looking forward to some double teaming. It only happened once, but still, it's stupid. Oni players really have it easy today. And I know that that kind of flick can be hard to do, but I swear they have it easy after that recent buff. But I'm not. I don't know. I'm just going on a rant. Like, it's just It's a very useless complaint because I don't play killer enough, so people should not listen to me. Oh well, let's just get right into it. Switch again. Oh wait, no, it's Ghostface. What the frick? Okay, it got revealed. Okay, that's a bug. That's a bug and a half. Both are on the other side of the map. ping, buddy. I know I got spotted because of certain abilities, but yeah, like, you got lucky ping. Unless I wasn't close to the pallet. But still, like, you're so lucky for that. I just suck Ghostface in the distance. You guys suck for double teaming. Screw off. I hate that revealing to the other survivor feature. It's so lame. I'd rather be revealed if I'm too close to a generator. Man, Oni players are eating good today. I'm just getting the wins handed to them. GG's, I guess. I feel like revealing the survivor you're chasing to the other killer. That feature ought to be removed. It's such bullcrap. Keep getting those games where I either have the doors open or it's like 1 or 2 generators left, and these Oni players are just getting so greedy. I mean, it's decent plays, I guess, but frick. Great. I hate complaining like this, but I'm just It's got like such crappy 3 games in a row where I can't even get decent chases against Danoni that's in power. It sucks because I recently had a regular, or no, it wasn't a regular game. It was a Blood Moon game where I actually managed to dodge Oni's power well enough. But then again, it was only just one killer, and I wasn't under that kind of. I mean, I was under pressure, but at least I wasn't under the pressure of like having to deal with 2 killers. But it's whatever. We'll do what we can here. Legion and Ghostface. I hate how I can't reveal Ghostface. Like, I had my not crosshair, but I had my camera on him, and yet it still never worked. I guess standing in place just doesn't help. You need to keep getting out of his sight or something. Some bullcrap like that. Sorry, buddy. Oh, what? Keep getting lucky spots, bro. Like, do I seriously have to get around a rock just to risk being, like, exposed like that? Seriously? Is that what I'm dealing with? I'm embarrassed for leaving the game, but honestly, I need a reset. This is so stupid. I'm trying to have fun. I'm doing some game mechanic bullcrap. I'm just gonna get singled out so hard by the Ghostface, it's not even funny. Sure, I left the game because I'm bad, but like, come on, man. Alright, come on, M-Dog. You can do this. Four L's, chat. Four L's. Trust me, I want to improve, but I can't improve if I'm gonna, like, just be hardcore messing up and being singled out. Like, I can't improve that way. I'm definitely panicking too much because I'm having a little bit too much fun with this, but at the same time, I'm just like I'm having a hard time understanding some stuff here. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering because like this is definitely like the first day of the game mode, so I'm wondering if some things will be nerfed, but oh well. Nothing gets nerfed, then it is what it is. I'll just do what I can. Either Wesker or Nemesis. Okay, Wesker's one. Didn't want to do that, but whatever. Oh, Oni's the other. Yep. sticking together, man. So lame for being greedy. life's gone. I need a win in my belt. GG's. Bruh, Oni is so busted in this mode. I feel like they just need to revert his overall movement that they recently buffed and we'll be okay. So we're facing against so many PC Oni players. Unless they're on controller, but whatever. GG's though. GG's. It was pretty intense. These back-to-back Oni games are gonna be probably as slightly as annoying as like the back-to-back Ghoul games that we would get at the start of the Tokyo Ghoul chapter. Same with Ghostface, but I've only had like 2 or 3 Ghostface games. So no stealth will be involved unless one of them is Ghostface, which is a possible occurrence. I think after this game, I'll probably switch to Aurelia so I can level her up. I'm just playing as Kate so I can, like, be able to... Because Kate, I can comfortably, like, gain blood points and, like, not have to, like, worry about, like, how much I spend on the blood web. I mean, I want certain items, but, you know, that's besides the point. Alright. For an Ormond. Nice. Oh, generator right here. Got Legion. Is that Wesker? Yeah, there's Wesker. There's no stealth. There's no stealth happening here, so I can live with that. It's alright. That was a good stall. So lame. Just pinned it
I'll
down
see
there.
you dead.
So lame. That's how I die. I tell you, every time I get caged, it's always a result of some double team move. I can't even call that an awareness check because, like, I would have no idea that they're. Yeah, see, what are they? They're so lame. Such a good Wesker. Probably about to get teleported away. And I'm about to be put in psychotic state. Oh wait, no, this guy might get me. Yes. Guy's dead. Not that guy though. I'll get them here eventually. How? Those are such wussies. You're such a wuss, Wesk. Wesker the absolute wussy. Screw you, Wesker. Such a wuss. I shouldn't have even left because that was my last hook. I shouldn't have even left like that. But I don't want to be associated with those guys anymore. Those guys are such wussies. I mean, even if I were to play like that, I would not feel that good. I just wouldn't. I mean, it might be fun, but it's not. It doesn't make me a good player.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I failed you.
I hate that I did that because that was my last hook, but I just could not wait to get out of that match. Just take the time to level up Aurelio. I'm excited to play as the survivor in regular games. Which, by the way, if I can't get any decent 2v8 matches, I'm just gonna go back to regular games because I forget how ridiculous wussy plays can just end my fun that quickly. Oh dang it, I should have went for Fogwise, but I was already closer to Object of Obsession. I hope they had their fun with it, but what they don't know is that they just made that match very, like, almost very boring to me, despite the fact that we got that far. Cause like I hate having chases that are almost very short-lived. Cause that's like one thing I'm trying to improve on in this game. Like if I'm not making any improvements, I'm not having fun. But even though I am still slightly having fun with this game, I will admit I did just ruin it for myself by leaving the game. But I just can't stand being in that game any longer. Alright. If I die, I die. I'm just gonna tank it. I'm not gonna give up early, but I'm just gonna like just tank it and I don't know. If I get hooked twice because of being teamed up on, I'm just probably gonna give up and go next. I hate giving up going next, but it just feels pointless. Nah, you know what? That's just gonna make me look more pathetic. I'll keep trying. But I swear, like, I'd say for the next 3 matches, if I get singled out so hard by double teaming or just by just something like that, I'm just gonna start leave. Or not leave, but I'm just gonna be playing regular modes. Huh. I was even thinking about RPD. Glad this is still in the map loop.
I have no interest in dying today.
Me neither, Aurelia. Me neither. Legion and Oni. Also, I forgot to check the classes. Seriously, out of all people, you choose to chase me down. You're lame. Out of all people on that generator, you just chose to chase me down. So generator I started on at the beginning of the match. Let's do it. You just had it easy, bro. You had it easy. Well, because of some stupid random reveal. I think you probably kicked the generator that was downstairs, though.
Hope that hook isn't rusted.
Just had it easy because I got nowhere to run. So, should not have ran this way, bro. I hate my life. You got lucky, man. You got lucky. People like you have it easy in this game. In this mode in particular. I messed up, but he still got lucky. Screw him. Not gonna look, because they might have cringe twin names.
How did I end up here?
I'm trying to have fun. Like, I don't know. I hate how my ideal of fun is, like, trying to win a game. But at the same time, if I'm gonna keep repetitively losing to, like, the same type of players, like, to the same type of strats, it's just not fun. I'm trying to prove myself wrong that I'm gonna have fun. But, nah, man. I know Oni players can have some decent control of their movement when going from like one place to another, but whatever buff they made to like his movement recently, I feel like it needs to be nerfed. Because one gripe I have about some of these players or some of these killers that can like dash forward with their power, like Oni and Hillbilly, and even Wesker. Like, Wesker, I'm trying to get the hang of, because I'm already used to the curve movement, the speedy curve movement of Oni and Hillbilly, but I wish they would have just kept the linear straight line stuff in. I don't know. a lot of that stuff can definitely be avoided, especially with Hillbilly, because I have a good grasp of how to loop Hillbilly. Oni, I'm trying to work with. Wesker, I'm kind of developing some improvement, but still, it's just it feels very pointless at times. I don't know. All I can say is that I'm trying.
If you want to live, stick with me.
I swear I'm looking at him and it's not working. Generator's so low. Yeah, those flicks are just too easy for stupid guys like this. I legit had nowhere to run either. This guy's so lame. I'm glad that guy fed him that power just to get me killed. So glad he fed him that.
Stupid book.
Is Ghostface doing what I think he's doing? Is he, like, hovering over the dead bodies just so he can get an easy elim? I feel like that's what Ghostface is doing. Like, Oni is insta-downing them, and then Ghostface is just camping the rest. Like, that is too cheesy. That's like one of the most lame camping strats I've ever, like, somewhat experienced.
It's always night here.
Alright. That was a decent match. That was decent. Alright. I think I have a drink that just came over, so I'll be right back, chat. Whilst we queue up, I'll be right back. Came back just in time. Alright, so they had the Enforcer and the Brute class, so break pallets faster and just have a better connection with their killer buddy.
Let's get this done.
I legit thought they were gonna phase there. I played that so horribly. That was some ranged hit that they got there.
Guess I'm off the hook.
Huh. chase with somebody, that's why he's looking. Sorry. I hate that I lost. I hate that that was a quick chase, but it's alright.
Hope that hook isn't rusted.
I'm so toast. What a save, though. What an actual save. Yeah, they're just camping their body. That was actually a good game. 'Cause I managed to get stuff done there.
I remember hearing her voice.
leveled up the heck out of my Rift Pass. I just saw that my other perk option was no mither, or no mither. I forget which one is the correct way to pronounce it, but I hear some DVD creators say that it's no mither. That's how they pronounce it. So I'm glad I chose Kindred instead of no mither. Alright. Ormond again.
Let's get this done.
Got nurse gameplay here. And Oni. Okay. Not the best position to be in, I tell you what. Just gotta keep working on this. Alright, alright, alright. We'll take it, we'll take it. Okay. They don't know that I'm injured. It's a good awareness check. These guys had no awareness. I'm not gonna lie, I expected the Oni to come after me there, but I hate that this is the common outfit for every nurse playing this mode. It's so cringe. Plus, I see almost every nurse wearing this outfit. I'm so glad I got the heal that I never got. I'm so glad I got the heal that I never got during. And I'm toast because I missed a skill check. Screw you, nurse, whoever you are. Also, screw every survivor there that was at that generator who just didn't realize that I was injured. Screw those guys. They had no awareness. Also, that Oni is pathetic for camping. Like, I get it, there's survivors lingering nearby, but you're pathetic for that. I got Shadow and Brute. Okay, I guess there was a Shadow class in that last match. I just didn't pay attention. Either that or they changed last minute. You could change classes, but not the killer. Oh well. But I think that just tells me that, I just gotta try to run away as far as possible whenever I'm in a pickle like that.
We have one shot here. Let's work together.
Oh, what the frick? Yeah, and you get a free hit, 'cause, like, of course. I keep forgetting about Wraith, because it's just been nothing but back-to-back, like, combos and stuff.
You saved my life. Thank you.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the other side. They're both occupied over here. First, I gotta start off. What's it, buddy? Oh, I almost had it with that generator. Ah, they closed the rest of the hatches. Now, are there still 3, or is it only 2? There's only 2 for the last 2. Because when there was 3 left... When there was 3... Okay, yeah, this... That's crazy. Oh, what? They had 2 items? Oh no, maybe they accidentally swapped one. I don't know. That's crazy, man. That is crazy.
I remember hearing her voice.
All it takes is 1 gen to camp. I can see why that map could be annoying, though, because it's like, you know, you only got like 2, almost 2 guaranteed gens in the middle. And this is for either regular Dead by Daylight or, heck, even a 2v8. As soon as you get the 2 gens in the middle, you know, there's possibilities that either side could be hardcore gen camped. It's just a possibility. Like, you know, if most generators get down on one side, the rest could be camped on the other. Unless you balance out the way you do the generators on both sides. But still, I can see why that map would be annoying. But the only big positive thing about that map is that there's always like because there's like specific locations where survivors can easily know where generators are at, as well as where pallets are at if you're good at being chased in places like that. I guess that's why I, you know, have like a mixed feeling sort of thing about indoor maps, whereas I kind of like them more than I hate them.
If you want to live, stick with me.
But yeah, I don't know. actually worked. Holy frick. Just got out of the thing. Actually hit a structure. I don't know why they refuse to be healed, but that's their loss. Classic camping only. Oh, you're about to get that. Just get free. Let's try. Let's see if I can get anything good out of this chest before I leave. Okay, not the best, but I'll take it. It's not worth. They're on the other side of the map. sorry. But I've learned my lesson from playing 2v8 in the past so many times. Like, you you cannot be too altruistic in this game. You just can't. If you try to go for clever saves.
So, what's going on here?
That was a decent match. That was real good. Yeah. Even if I do try to go for a clever save, it's just, like, more than likely, it's just gonna get us both, like, it's gonna get both survivors killed. It just won't work. Alright. Let's get it. Been live for almost 3 hours. Chat's been pretty dead. That's a shame. It's a shame I don't really have a dedicated audience, but then again, kind of in some weird times right
Let's
now.
avoid the hooks and hit those generators.
Oh, Billy. Yeah, sick. Glad I noticed that real late. Nice. That's an insane save. Get sandbagged. I like how he still chooses to chase me after all those shenanigans, even with all those people that were still there. He's so pathetic. I should have known that he would have still been chasing me. I should have just ran for like another one. Oh, I just realized I'm scout class too. I'm not an escapist anymore. Screw you, stupid. You have a problem. Yeah, you have a problem. Screw you, stupid. That Wraith had a frickin' problem. There's so many tall objects, it was so hard to tell where that hillbilly... Okay, there it is. Windows on here. Oh, they got out. Okay. Oh. Cheryl Mason. Wait. What happened to them? What happened to the Cheryl? Oh, they got out. Oh, thank goodness. What a game, dude. Holy frick. That Wraith was so stupid. I think when you stun them whilst they're... I think when you stun them while they're cloaked, they go into, like, one of the most longest stun durations you could ever go across. And apparently there's a perk or an add-on that makes that stun even longer. Hold on. Because I think the longest stun that somebody could accomplish, and I think they did this at a private game. I don't know if they did this while in a public match. I could not tell. But, hold on. Longest DBD stun. Okay, yeah, there's a perk that exists, and it's from the Leech, where it increases the duration you are blinded and stunned by 25%. But, and that's like the biggest downside. The upside of that is that it increases your regular vault speed. So, you can vault faster, but at what cost, you know? Oh, I didn't realize this, but he also enabled a challenge to find an orange glyph. That's crazy, because I think once you collect the glyph, your stun duration will be longer than usual.
Let's get out of here.
Wesker's one. Legion's the other. I was lucky. Okay, it's in sprint mode now.
You ain't gonna die. Not on my watch.
Alright. I'm wondering if the Sable is leading him away. I don't know. Unless they're just panicking. Let's go straight to us. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. It's choosing to back out of chases so many times. I feel like that's...
It's gonna be alright. We'll be up and running in no time.
Oh, shoot. Oh, he's out of the swing. Jesus. I'm surprised he didn't hit me there. That'd be weird. I'm so sorry. Holy frick. What is this match? Perfect time to do this generator. Are they? No. got him out of his power. I don't mind taking the hit there.
Hard performance indeed.
Unlucky I got spotted there in line of sight. It's okay. Couldn't find me there 'cause I never got hooked all the time. Alright, Ace. Let's get to the door and I'll heal you up.
Guess I'm off the hook.
It's not a good idea, but I respect the passion. Oh! Wow. You're insane. You're insane for that. Holy frick. That guy's insane for that. What the frick? They must have had the class where their groans were silent. I forget which one is that, but it explains why they were able to so confidently get the pallet stun save. That's insane. Yeah, only 2 died during that. One of them died right in front of my eyes, and yeah. Jonah got killed at the end there. Wait, were there 2 Jonahs? No, that was just the one. Yeah, he probably got hooked at the end. Unfortunate. That was a really good game though, holy frick.
This cannot possibly be real.
Here's what I'll do. I do gotta eat here pretty soon. I just got Unbreakable. Got No Mither as well, which honestly is kind of a meme perk, but can be good if you use it correctly. Nice. Alright, nice. Dang. I was hoping to get that iridescent patch that was at the bottom right there. Yep. Just gonna put Aurelia at tier 2. Making every single one of her perks at tier 2 for every other character. And let me go back to the regular mode, see Let me see if I have all of her base perks on tier 3 for me.
Reminds me of a story.
Reset, because I never played a actual game with her. Okay, so rapid response is still at tier 2. If I had a tier 3, it probably got overtaken, unfortunately. Let's see. I know I have I think I have 2 of her perks on tier 3. One was Duty of Care, I believe. Yep, Duty of Care. I know I got that at tier 3. And then I think her other perk, which is her healing perk. I think that one might still be at tier 2, but I'm trying to look for it. Oh wait, I'm so dumb. I have it equipped already. What the frick am I looking at? Okay, so rapid response and do no harm are at tier 3. So I just need to, or no, they're at tier 2, but I can get them at tier 3 for her. That is. There's plot twist. Dead hard. Slippery meat. Okay. Alright. So here's what we'll do. I'm gonna go ahead and take a quick break so that way I can cool my jets and, you know, all that good stuff. I'm hoping I can try to do another stream later tonight, because I don't got anything else going on tomorrow. So what I'll do is I'll end stream now. I gotta go eat some food, make some food, you know, take care of myself, take a break from gaming, watch some videos, get a thumbnail going for my upcoming video, and that's that. So yeah, I will potentially do another stream later on today, and if I get the chance, I'll probably try to get some other people involved, but if not, it'll be another solo stream where I can either do some solo queue into squads of Reload Ranked in Fortnite, or I could just come back here and do some more 2v8 as a solo queue survivor. But unless I find somebody to play with and we end up doing up as a killer duo or whatever. So I might be able to try to reach out to somebody to see if they're down and if they're okay with me streaming. So yeah, that's gonna be it for me. I gotta go take a break, but don't go anywhere because there might be another stream coming up later tonight, because that was only 3 hours and nearly 15 minutes of streaming, which is not bad. It's not bad, but I do want to try to keep going. I do want to try to see if I can get more people watching, and yeah, that'll be that. So I appreciate everybody who was able to hang out if they could, or just stop by in the chat. Sharon and Robbie, thank you too so much. And that's all I gotta say. So be sure to leave a like on this stream, subscribe to the channel if you are new, ring the bell notification so you never miss any other videos, streams, shorts, or community posts on this channel. That's all I gotta say. Stay tuned, because I'll potentially be doing another stream later today. And just show me as much support as you can, because I do want to try to get my channel monetized, and that'll be amazing if you could, you know, help me out here. But yep, that's all I gotta say. Again, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in a later stream tonight, and yeah, stay positive, stay true, take care of yourselves, peace, and I'll catch y'all later. Goodbye.